Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here with me. My name is Lisa, and for those of you who have been on my Facebook Lives before, welcome back. Thank you for being here, and if this is your first time connecting with me, I also welcome you. Thank you for being here as well. So the focus of my work is really career evolution. So evolving your life's purpose, really coming here to do what you signed up to do. You know, the whole idea that everyone has a unique life's purpose. Everyone has what I call a specific soul's medicine that nobody else has. So what that means is that you have these particular gifts and talents that the world needs. And your soul medicine evolves throughout your life. So in my work with my private clients and with my students, I help them to stay connected to their soul's guidance so that they can follow their soul's guidance into the evolution of their life's work and career. So today, you know, every week that I've been doing these, I start with a little short teaching and then I do an inner journey meditation. And today, as I meditated and prepared for today's class, what came up, and it's something I've talked about before, but we just need to hear it over and over, is the importance of taking ongoing and consistent steps forward. If there's one thing that I find, there's probably three top things that people get stuck with when they're trying to align with their soul and follow their soul's guidance. And one of them, which is the one that relates to today, is this feeling of paralysis, of feeling like I know my soul is guiding me to evolve my career. I know I'm feeling restless and called to do something different, even if the word soul doesn't resonate with you, right? You have this feeling like I'm being called to do something more, something that would bring me more joy, that would bring me more fulfillment, that would serve the world in a unique way. But when they look at that, it's just this kind of like overwhelming, like paralysis, right? So what I have found is so helpful. Hi, Leah, and hi, Katie. I haven't talked to you in a while. Is to take little consistent ongoing steps. And that seems so simple, almost kind of like, just really not important, but it's actually what I have found consistently in my own life. And when I'm helping my clients, that's what helps them to get unstuck, is to take these little steps forward. So what I mean by that is, for example, I have clients who want to write a book, and they have an idea. Maybe they don't know what the book is about, but a lot of times they do. And it's just been this thing that's been looming over them for weeks, months, sometimes even years. And it's this energy drain, right? But if we start with just, okay, well, what's a little step that you can take? And I want to be clear that sometimes the little step is not the obvious step. Like, it might seem like, well, yeah, they take one page at a time, and sometimes that's even too much, right? So it might be that the little step that their soul guides them to take before anything else is to have some quiet time in the morning. Hi, Lisa. And it might be some quiet time in nature, some quiet time meditating, some time doing yoga, but something that's gonna kind of help them to release fears or blocks that they have so that their creativity can flow. So that's what I mean. So it's not necessarily what you logically would mean. So here's someone who wants to write a book, and the first little step might not be, well, take out a notebook and start writing, or open your laptop. That might be too triggering. It might very well be, you know what, this week, wake up a few minutes earlier and go outside and sit there for a few minutes in silence, or garden, or connect with the trees. So that's one example. There's other examples, right? You might have already taken many little steps, and maybe your soul is guiding you to hire someone, right? To invest some money in training or in some professional support to help you. So it's really important to just, whatever the size of the steps, sometimes they will seem like big steps that you need to take, and sometimes they will seem like little unrelated steps. And I think those are the ones that are often the hardest to notice and follow, because I've so many times I've had clients who come in and they might be like, well, I feel like I'm supposed to be a life coach, for example. I feel like I'm supposed to motivate people, but I have no idea how to get started. And when we talk about, well, what guidance have you been receiving? They'll really genuinely be stumped. Like, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But then again, as we keep talking, they might say something like, well, I have been receiving these nudges to improve my diet. Hey, George. Or I've been receiving these nudges to, call that friend that I haven't talked to in a while, or to go to that book talk, or attend that workshop, or sign up for a few sessions of this. And so, but because those are not on the surface, they don't seem to be related to career, they just dismiss them. And it's kind of like, well, but I'm trying to focus on my career. So I want to say to you, everybody watching live and watching the recording, that what those little nudges that you receive are very often precisely the things that are going to move you forward in your soul's evolution. Whether if you're guided to go to a class and you go to the class and suddenly you meet someone that's going to connect you in some way to the evolution of your life's work, or being in that class opens you up and you get clarity. The point is that it's those little ongoing steps that make a big difference. Hello, Sue. So I want to, today, in this journey that I'm going to guide you through this meditation, the purpose is going to be to help you to align with your soul's guidance and have your soul share with you what is a little step that you can take today or tomorrow. So that's how simple I want this step to be. If it's a step that, well, I can't do till the summer's over, I can't do till my kids are back at school, or I can't do till like my home is repaired, then that's not the step. We're talking, so that's an important point. When I say taking ongoing and consistent steps, I really mean that, like literally, like daily. So today, when I guide you through this meditation, that is the question. Okay, what steps do I need to take that I can take today, tomorrow, that will move me forward in the evolution of my career? And then, this is a really important point, you take the steps, because then when you take the step, very often the next step gets revealed. Most of the time, you don't receive the whole blueprint. Right? When I left teaching, I had being a 7th grade teacher, I had a general idea of what I was going to do, but I didn't know the whole thing. And I so wanted to know. I wanted to know the whole blueprint, like what was I going to do, who was I going to serve, how was I going to make money, all that stuff. But I was shown step by little step. And many times the next step didn't get revealed until I took that initial step. So for you, my invitation is, whatever guidance you receive today, don't dismiss it as like, oh, well, I've heard that many times. But really take it seriously and take that step. And then watch as you take the step, how the next step shows up for you. Okay? And those of you who have watched this before know that I always remind you, when I'm guiding you through the meditation, to really release any pressure to receive the guidance right now. Because many times your soul, first of all, your soul always answers. It's just like a law. Your soul wants to talk to you. You don't have to do anything special. You don't have to be a good person. Your soul knows you as you are, perfect and whole and complete and pure and innocent. All those wonderful things your soul sees in you. But it's our own fears, right? Our own fears, our own guilt and shame and worry, all of that stuff kind of creates this fog that makes it hard for us to hear our soul's guidance. Hey, Lorenza. So when you meditate, it's like you're clearing the fog and you're telling your soul, hey, I'm ready. I want to receive this guidance. I want to hear it. And at the same time, it's important to not put any pressure. So if right now, as you do this meditation, nothing comes, you just feel very relaxed, that's okay. So I don't want you to judge it like, oh, my soul's not talking to me, or I just can't hear it. sometimes your soul knows that there's a better time for you to receive it. It might be when you drive, later on you're taking a drive, or you're taking a shower, or you're washing dishes, or you're gardening, that the answer will kind of pop into your mind. So for now, just like relax, enjoy, ask your soul these questions that I'm going to guide you through, and don't put any pressure to get this like very specific guidance right now. Okay? So we're going to get started. And also, if you have a journal or paper and pen and you want to have it with you, I know for me, sometimes when I do these meditations, it actually helps me to kind of be in meditation, and then I open my eyes and kind of take some notes down. Some people find that distracting, so you do what feels good to you, okay? So let's go ahead and take some nice cleansing breaths. So just closing your eyes, and whether you're sitting or you're lying down or standing, just taking some nice cleansing breaths. So inhaling, exhaling. Letting yourself really settle into your body. So bring your awareness to your hips. Bring your awareness to your thighs, your knees. Really feeling present. And in fact, I'm being guided to show you a mudra that I teach my meditation students. And a mudra is just something you do with your hands, a gesture that helps to align your energy. So I'll need to possibly move a little bit here. But what we do is you inhale and you bring your hand down your center column. And as you do this, you say, I am present, I am here. And you say it inside. You don't have to say it out loud unless it helps you. If you're alone, you can say it out loud. So let's do that together. I am present, I am here. And now visualizing these beautiful roots of light going down your legs and out the bottoms of your feet, deep into the earth. And imagine those roots going through layers of the earth, perhaps finding a beautiful crystal, a beautiful stone that they wrap themselves up around. And then imagine those roots connecting with the roots of everyone who's watching this Facebook Live, whether they're watching right now live or they're watching the recording later. Imagine that all of our roots are forming this beautiful network of support. And these roots are going to allow you to really receive your soul's guidance and follow it to make change and transformation in your life. And if there's any stress you're holding, if there's any distracting energy, just set the intention of laying it down. Almost like you're just like taking it off, laying it down, dropping it into the earth, knowing the earth will compost, will use this as compost, will recycle this energy. And now we're going to bring the palms of our hands, so right over our heart center, so right at the center of your chest. Closing your eyes. Taking some nice inhales and exhales. And focusing on your beautiful heart center, knowing that this is the entryway to your soul. So the way to connect to your soul's wisdom is not through the intellect. It's through your heart, your wise heart. So letting your soul know that you are here, you are open to receiving its guidance. You can just say, I'm here, beautiful soul. I'm open to hearing your guidance. And visualizing before you this beautiful golden path. This is your path of joy and fulfillment. This is the path that represents your beautiful life's work, your beautiful career. And you don't need to know the details. You just visualize a beautiful golden path. And we're going to visualize this path specifically being 2018. So we're on the second half of 2018. So seeing this golden path, these are the remaining months of 2018. And notice as you look at this golden path that you can see footprints. These beautiful footprints going through the whole path. And recognize that those footprints are your footprints. Are you walking with your soul's guidance, taking all of those little and big steps forward? And let your soul know that you are going to ask it for guidance on what steps you can take today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week. What are those golden steps? That's what I call them, these golden action steps that will create great momentum in the evolution of your life's work. And understand that these steps might take a minute, might take 2 minutes, might take longer. They might seem related to your career or might not. They might require some money investment or might not. You're just asking your soul, okay, show me. So let's ask your soul this first question. Say, beautiful soul, show me what step can I take today or tomorrow that will move my career forward in a way that brings me joy and fulfillment. Again, what little step can I take today or tomorrow that will create great momentum in my life's work? Again, what little step can I take today or tomorrow that will create great momentum in my life's work? Notice any thoughts, any feelings. Remember, it's okay if nothing comes right now. But perhaps you're guided to make a phone call, to schedule an appointment, to eat really healthy food, to take a walk alone, to go to a beautiful place in nature. So now we're going to go to the next question. The next question. So ask your beautiful soul, is there anything I need to release? Anything I need to let go of? So I can take these steps that you're guiding me to take. So again, is there anything I need to release, to let go of, so that I can take these steps more fully, more easily? And it might be an actual object, material things, but it might be a quality. It might be, for example, your soul might say, release fear, release doubt, release procrastination. Remember, your soul loves you unconditionally, so there is no judgment. Again, show me, soul, what do I need to release? And remember that if your soul is guiding you to release something, your soul is giving you the means to do that as well. And next question, beautiful soul, what do you want me to embrace? What do you want me to embrace so I can take these steps? Again, what do you want me to embrace, to have more of in my life, so that I can evolve my beautiful career, so that I can shine my light, share my light? Again, what do you want me to embrace, to have more of in my life, so that I can share my soul's medicine in a brighter way? And then finally, as you look at your golden path, this golden path of the rest that represents the rest of 2018, ask your soul, is there anything else? Is there anything else you want to show me, beautiful soul? Just say anything else and just listen in silence for a few breaths. So taking some nice cleansing breaths. Thank your soul. Whether you got the answers right now or not, trust that you did get the answers and they will become clear to you at the perfect time. See your golden path before you and send it light. So we bring our hands to prayer pose and we bow to each other's heart and each other's heart and our own heart. And we close this session with a namaste. Namaste, everyone. And you might want to just do like a nice little stretch, maybe shake your arms a little bit. I'm going to burn a little bit of sage. I always like closing the meditation with that. Here we go. Just going to close our sacred space. Hi, Griselda and Claudia. So I want to pull a card for you. I've been doing that, I think, every week. And the deck that I was guided to pull a card from today is this beautiful Power of Surrender cards by Dr. Judith Orloff. She's wonderful. And so if you've never used Oracle cards, they're just a fun, simple way for your soul to offer you guidance. And most of the time, it is guidance you already know. It's validating something for you. So in this context, surrender doesn't mean giving up. A lot of times we hear that word and we feel like, oh, this is about giving up. No, surrender takes courage. It's active. Surrendering here means having the courage to either let go of something that is just blocking you, saying like, okay, I am surrendering this. I'm letting it go because it's blocking me. And it could also be surrendering, like stepping into your power, stepping into something that your soul has been guiding you to do and you've been scared to step into. So I'm pulling one card and we are trusting that this message resonates for everyone here. Your soul is super wise, so it works. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle and just say, okay, what do you want these beautiful people to know? And whether you're watching this live or you're watching the recording. So let me turn it over. Oh, perfect. Okay. Surrender to trust. This is this beautiful picture of this woman in nature. And it says, trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. This is so beautiful. And I love that she's there. She's you might not be able to tell, but she's like, it's like she's in prayer pose, like she's meditating in this beautiful place in nature. So I feel like this is a message for all of you, all of us really as well, to go outside somewhere beautiful and just talk to your soul, talk to spirit and see what guidance you receive and trust it. I love the part where it says, don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions. Like you know, your soul knows, right? So there's your message. So a couple of quick announcements. First of all, I don't want to forget, next Monday, the Facebook Live, I'm going to have to do it a little earlier because I have, just because of my day. So it'll be at 9. I will send reminders, but just so you know, yes, OMG, it is perfect. I know, Lorenza. I'm assuming you're talking about the card. Sorry. So yeah, next Monday, Facebook Live is still on 9 a.m. So I will mark your calendar and I will send a reminder about that just next Monday. I will also be going to Mexico for 2 weeks on August 6th. So I'm not sure yet if I'll be doing Facebook Lives while I'm there. I'll let you know. Part of me is like, no, and then some other part of me is like, maybe I will. So I'll let you know about that. And I'll also, I plan on doing them throughout August once I come back from Mexico. And then, as I said, if I've been getting positive feedback, so I think I will continue them in the fall, but I still kind of need to see my fall schedule, and please let me know if these are useful for you. Let me know, because that helps me with that decision. The other thing I want to share, Fridays at Beverly Yoga, you know I teach that meditation and Reiki class every Friday at 10:30. It is so relaxing and joyful. You do not need to be a meditator to show up. So please, if you can make it, I'd love to see you. September 2nd, I'm having that Reiki workshop again. We added a second date because the first one was so popular and there were people who really wanted to come. So Sunday, September 2nd, I think it's 1:30 to 3:30. So if you want to come learn how to do Reiki on yourself, if you don't know what Reiki is, that's okay. But it's just a wonderful way to relieve stress and relax deeply and enhance or begin a meditation practice. And if you do know Reiki but you've disconnected from it, come to the workshop. Like, you'll receive an attunement. It'll be a wonderful way to reconnect. And I mean, there's so many exciting things happening in the fall. I am so excited. But one of the things that I am super excited about is I'm doing another women's retreat. It's a day retreat on, it's a Friday. This time is not a Saturday. It's Friday, September 28th, from 10 to 4. I know for some of you that's a work day. So if you want to come, take the day off. It's going to be a wonderful, the one in May was beautiful. It was about 13 women. And if you haven't gone to the center in Payless Park, Google it. It's this, there's a forest, there's a labyrinth, there's this beautiful dining hall, and it's just going to be a full day of receiving, nurturing, connecting with your soul, and embracing abundance. I will be sending out pre-registration information already. And so if that's something that interests you, if you missed last one and you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to do this one, sign up right away. And if you went to the last one and you're like, I don't want to miss this one, well, sign up right away. There's also a early bird, early registration discount. All right, there's a lot more, but I will, sign up for my newsletter on my website if you don't, so you can receive all the updates on all the things that are coming up in the fall. My website is lisaespinosa.net, lisaespinosa.net. And if you want to schedule a private session with me, go to the Start Here page and you can read all about what I call a breakthrough session. It's free for those of you who qualify. My schedule for the fall is open. So if you're like, well, summer doesn't work for me, but you want to schedule something for the fall, now is the time to do it because my schedule fills up really fast. All right, bye everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for being here, and I will be in touch. Bye.